Let's take a look at some Chavistas who are ready to give their lives to bring Nicolas Maduro back.
Today, January 5th, 2026, the workers of the Petróleos de Venezuela Sociedad Anónima Industry.
Man, they really eat well at Petróleos de Venezuela SA. With all these criminals have stolen, it's unbelievable. They eat better than most Venezuelans.
Here we are, standing firm with our comrade and worker friend, Nicolas Maduro.
Sir, I think your knees have much bigger problems than trying to defend Maduro.
Keeping operations going because in this part of Bolivar there won't be any Yankee lackey telling us what to do in the oil facilities. Chavez lives! Independence and socialist homeland!
By the end, everyone lost enthusiasm. The harsh reality is these people just ran out of money, plain and simple. And that's why they're crying. Now let's look at the next guy, who is unbelievably cringe. Get ready, because he's completely crazy.
It makes me angry, it bothers me, it gets on my nerves, and it pisses me off. And I condemn the savage criminal aggression of the Yankee Empire against the Venezuelan people and against the democratically and legitimately established government of Nicolas Maduro.
First, sir, why are you talking like that? Are you okay? Control yourself, relax, please. And second, that was not a democratically elected government. Nicolas Maduro stole an election he lost badly to Edmundo Gonzalez, and it wasn't because people loved Edmundo Gonzalez. You could have put a rock against Nicolas Maduro, and the rock would have won. People in Venezuela don't like Nicolas Maduro. Nicolas Maduro is a criminal, and that's why he's in jail. It's that simple and straightforward.
I join the collective request that Nicolas Maduro be immediately released.
Sir, relax. Nicolas Maduro will not be released. He will spend the rest of his life in prison, both he and his wife. To make it hurt more, I'll say it clearly. Nicolas Maduro messed with Venezuela, and whoever messes with Venezuela dries up, and Nicolas Maduro dried up.
Enough with the interference. United States, we are not your slaves. Get out, take your hands off Venezuela, dog.
What these people are doing is unbelievable, right? Let's see everything this man said about the United States and that we're not your slaves. The same applies to Nicolas Maduro. You can say the same thing to Chavismo. Let me remind you that Chavismo held the Venezuelan people hostage for more than 25 years. To the point that more than 8 million people were forced to leave their country, their homeland, to find better opportunities out there. All because of Chavismo. Let me remind you that Venezuela was once prosperous. It wasn't perfect and had problems, but it was among the best countries in Latin America. In fact, at one point in its time, it was the millionaire of America, the Saudi Venezuela, and Chavismo destroyed it all. So people should remember where Venezuela came from and where it ended up because of these criminals. But anyway, let's keep watching.
Listen closely. You have 24 hours to return our president, that's all. We are the women of the 24th of May Collective, and we stand with the...
Okay, I think they just slipped in an AI, but it could easily be real. In fact, the woman who comes next is 100% real. Pay attention.
Well, Trump, you made my Christmas. It's hilarious. Well, if you think you're the president of Venezuela, you can come. You hear me? You can come.
The last person who said that was Nicolas Maduro, and look how it turned out for him. He's in jail, you see, telling Donald Trump, you can come, and they did. The Americans walked all over Venezuela, and the Bolivarian army couldn't do anything. They were completely scared, in a panic. It's just unbelievable with these people.
There are ovaries here, you know, and there are quite a few. So, we want you to tell us, where is Maduro? Where is he?
Relax. Trump doesn't need to answer you. I can if you'd like. Nicolas Maduro is imprisoned in the United States, in New York. He's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. He'll never see the light of day again. You were asking where he is? There he is, in prison.
Tell us, where is he? You better. So, from the altar of the homeland, here I am, I'll show you where the rare earths are. I'll show you where the gold is. Come on then. Come on then.
And these Chavistas are really messed up, but do you want to see what some Chavistas were saying a few weeks ago? Pay attention, please. This video is from the 24th of December.
That Maduro wouldn't make it to December, the 24th, and look where he is. In Miraflores with the people on December 24th, we are the ones who own collective governance, the people, popular power, social movements. Miraflores with its halakha, with its ham bread, humbly like every Venezuelan home, a year of resistance, of awareness, there it is. Go ask those influencer analysts who told you Maduro is in a bunker, Maduro is hiding, Maduro sleeps in the hangar. There you go, man.
And well, it turns out those analysts were right that they were about to go after Nicolas Maduro. In fact, that very night they were going to go after him, but they had other matters to attend to. In Africa, they postponed it to the 31st. There were adverse weather conditions and they postponed it to January 3rd. And look, just see what happened. He ended up in prison, and yes, he did have his bunker, his secret room, his panic room, but he didn't make it there in time.
Maduro with the people. Collective governance, and not just until December 2026, 27, 28, 29, 30. There it is.
You're talking about all the years this guy will spend in prison, right? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and for the rest of his days.
The Bolivarian Revolution. Look, we're real, we're authentic, we're warriors, we're tough guys.
You can tell, super warriors, super tough guys. Just look at how they ran away terrified when the United States came after Nicolas Maduro. No, incredible. But let's see how the criminal Diosdado Cabello wants to make it seem like everything is calm, everything is peaceful in Venezuela. Pay attention.
Good evening. What day is it today? Today is January 6th, and it's exactly 11 at night. All of Caracas is calm. Here we are on the main avenue of Chihuahua. This is Brands, the main avenue of Chihuahua. Everything is calm, peaceful. Our people aware, know what we must do, working.
Stealing.
On to recover the normalcy that must prevail in the country and, well, to work. Now today the shops opened without any kind of trouble. We're in Las Mercedes, everything's calm, heading to Latar.
Curiously, the last time Diosdado Cabello posted a video like this, the United States Army showed up in the middle of the night. Amazing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I would really like to know what you think and what your opinions are about all this. It's complete madness. They're all totally desperate, in a panic. Once again, they try to present themselves as brave fighters and warriors, but it doesn't work for them anymore. These guys say they're ready to fight when the war is already over. It's incredible. And when the moment of truth came, they ran away in panic, because that's when you show what you're really made of. And the reality is that everyone was in total panic. They couldn't do anything. Not a single casualty for the United States. That's how easy it was for the Americans. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.